Alright guys, we're back. I know it's nighttime, there's nothing exciting to look at here. We're driving down 77 south. It's been a very busy couple days. Haven't really had time to make too many videos about this build. This is kind of something that sprung out of nowhere. And I want to talk about why we're doing this and kind of give some insight. So those of you who subscribe to the channel and kind of know my past history, this is a new channel. We've had a lot of requests locally to make some videos and how-to videos, and just kind of, we build stuff all the time. You know, we built that diesel-powered golf cart, and we had that cigarette boat that we've done some custom projects on. So our tow rig was a 2011 F350. It was a dually. It had a 4-inch lift. We were on a milled 22s Alcoa semi wheels with 35-inch Nitto grapplers. Had a 6.7 power stroke. Had a truck for about 4 years. Ran good. I really liked the 6.7. Had tons of pulling power. Great truck. One day I was crawling underneath of it, and I was getting ready just to, do a normal maintenance on it, and I noticed quite a few things. I noticed the exhaust was really rusty from front to back. All the DPF sensors were rotted, and I noticed it was dripping some tranny fluid from the input shaft. Oil pan was leaking a little bit. The rear diff was pretty moist around the carrier. So I added up everything I was going to have to put into the truck to delete it, and just get it back where I wanted it. And the problem was it's one, you got to pull the cab to do a lot of work on those things. I really wanted to do an EGR delete and a few things, and I really did not like putting the DPF fluid in it. So we talked about that, and we put it down on paper and realized, we were looking at putting $6,000 to $7,000 in the truck. And I decided that at that point in time, I just didn't want to do that. I liked the 6.7, but the MPGs on the truck was just horrible. We were getting 11 empty, pretty much the same towing between 10 and 11. The great truck, we decided we wanted to go back to something a little bit different. I wanted something that was a little easier for us to work on in our shop without having to pull the cab. Those of you who work on your own stuff, you know that the newer power strokes are pretty difficult to work on. There's a lot of stuff jammed down in there. Pretty much nowadays, any of the new ones are pretty technical to work on. Looked at going back to some of the previous trucks we've had, what worked out best for us. With me needing a crew cab, and we do tow a lot, we narrowed it down to a few trucks. I always was just in love with the 12-valve Cummins NV 4500. We have done a tremendous amount of swaps with those into pretty much every kind of truck that's got 4 wheels and a bed. Decided that we were going to sell the F350 and build something else. I listed the F350 on a Friday, and I got an offer that I could not refuse Saturday morning, the next day. So the truck sold remarkably fast. We really weren't anticipating that. So we kind of had to scramble. So I was driving down the road following Tuesday, and there was a 03 Dodge 2500, which is what I'm currently driving down 77. It was a gas truck, crew cab, short bed, a lot of miles, 225,000. Original owner truck. The guy did a lot of maintenance on the thing. He had replaced pretty much every moving part. It wasn't the truck I wanted to build, but it was a truck that I got for a very good price, $2,500, and it had new tires, hot heat, interior was like brand new, and it would fit the bill for the wintertime as we plow and salt, and you know, that's our main source of business. We have two companies. We have the landscape company, and then we have our Draper Custom Performance, where we do all of our custom stuff. So that being said, we purchased that truck, and we've put 2,100 miles on it to date. We've owned the truck for about a month. The truck's got 227,000 on it now. It has been great. The truck runs great. Spur of the moment truck, and it has done well for what we've needed. So we went back to the drawing board and decided that we were going to build a third gen Dodge from scratch. I know a lot of guys. We have our Ford fans, our Chevy fans, our Dodge fans. In my opinion, they all have strong qualities and they all have negative qualities. Dodge, you know, I like their driveline. I like the 24 valve common rail Cummins, 03, 04, all the pre-EGR. They were a great motor. They hold a nice tow tune. You can get 400 horse out of them, and they run forever, as long as you don't destroy them with high timing and lots of tune. And trannies are good if you put a little bit of time and work into them. They can become a good cheap truck. So we wanted to do an 03, 04, 05 Dodge 3rd gen crew cab short bed for the wheelbase from the ground up. We wanted to be a budget truck, $10,000, rust free, and we wanted the Laramie edition with the leather heated seats, top of the line that you could get in that time. With some seat time behind this 03 gas truck we have, I just kind of fell back in love with the older trucks again and realized that's what I wanted. I wanted something that I could wrench on in our home garage and not be afraid to break something that we couldn't fix without a laptop. You know, the newer trucks, 6.7s, you gotta pretty much have a computer system to work on them. So here we are. We decided that we were going to start looking for a truck. Ended up purchasing a 05 SLT Laramie from one of my buddies down in Wadsworth, who took the truck in. He owns a diesel repair shop. Truck needed a transmission. Truck was pretty rusty on the body. The guy decided he didn't want to fix it, and there it sat. I purchased a truck for a pretty good price, $4,000. The chassis was in great shape. It had surface rust on it, but we went over it head to toe and no rot. The truck had all new U-joints in the front diff. It had all new ball joints, track bar. All that stuff has been replaced, so that saves a lot of money. Had a common rail diesel in it. 200,000 miles, just at 200,000. Ran great, heard it run, no blow by, no leaks. And the truck came with a good transmission in the bed that I purchased with the truck from the diesel shop. So you had everything for a running, driving truck. We brought that truck home. We decided we stripped it down to what you saw in videos 1 and 2, down to the bare frame, and we've started our build. So we have a lot of insight and we know what we want. We're going to get the chassis clean. We're going to get it coated. We're going to put tubular control arms, Fox shocks, leveling kit all the way around, new brakes, calipers, rotors. We're going to go through the motor. do your basic maintenance, water pump, clean it all up, replace all the coolant tubes. We're going to walk you through all that stuff. Excuse me. Our goal for this is $10,000. Why we're driving down 77? Because we are going to South Carolina to purchase a 05 half-ton crew cab short bed SLT Laramie with a blown 4.7. Truck's got 60,000 original miles. The interior's like brand new. The body panels are like brand new. No rust. Got the truck for $1,000 with brand new tires. So we're going down here to buy this truck. We're going to bring it back. Once our chassis is ready with the tranny in place, the new exhaust, the shocks, and all the work we want to do, we will take all these body panels and put them, cab and all, on this chassis. So we should be within our under $10,000 budget by the time we put some tires and wheels on it and make it everything we want. And we're going to take you along for the ride. Right now we're cruising down 77 south, heading to South Carolina in an 03 Dodge with 250,000 miles on it, towing a trailer, crossing our fingers, crossing our toes, and it's gonna make it there and back. Currently going up a pretty large grade right now. Hemi struggles a little bit, but it gets the job done. These Hemis have a lot of power. They like RPM. You know, if you mat it to the floor, it'll run with the best of them. But there, just kicked out of overdrive. You know, these Hemis, it'll accelerate up a hill if you want to put your foot through the floor. But we're trying to be easy on it. Like I said, we'd like to make it home in one piece without involving a tow truck. We'll keep you updated, guys. We're gonna drive through the night. We'll let you know when we get there.